Hey y'all, it's Deuce. Welcome back to Tribu's What the Flickz lesson. Today we're diving into the power to lead, focusing on the executive branch. This is the branch where decisions are made that can change the course of history, both domestically and globally. We're going beyond titles and diving into the heart of what leadership truly means in governance. Let's unpack the layers of authority, influence, and responsibility. The role of the president. The President of the United States is often seen as the most powerful person in the world. But what does that power really entail? The President serves as Commander in Chief of the Armed Forces, Chief Diplomat, Chief Legislator, and even the face of the nation. They are responsible for executing federal laws, negotiating treaties, appointing federal officials, and addressing the nation in times of crisis. Leadership isn't about popularity, it's about making decisions that affect millions, often under immense pressure. The true measure of presidential power is not just in the actions, but in the ripple effects of those decisions. Presidential powers. Presidential powers are both explicit and implied. Explicit powers include signing or vetoing legislation, granting pardons, and commanding the military. Implied powers come from the need to respond quickly to national emergencies and global events. However, these powers are not absolute. The Constitution, Congress, and the Judiciary Act has checks to prevent the abuse of power. Understanding the balance between authority and accountability is the key to grasping the president's role. The cabinet. The cabinet is the president's team of advisors, each leading a specific department like defense, education, or health and human services. They are the subject matter experts who provide insights, recommendations, and strategies to shape national policy. The cabinet reflects the president's priorities and helps implement the administration's agenda. Effective leadership often relies on the strength and diversity of this team. Executive orders. Executive orders are directives from the president to manage operations within the federal government. They have the force of law but do not require congressional approval. Executive orders can be powerful tools for swift action on urgent issues, but they can also be challenged in courts or reversed by subsequent administration. They exemplify the dynamic tension between efficiency and checks and balance in governance. The Electoral College. The Electoral College is a unique system for electing the president, designed to balance the influence of populous and less populous states. Voters technically choose electors who then cast votes for the president. This system has sparked debate, especially when the electoral vote contradicts the popular vote. Understanding its history and impact helps us engage critically with the democratic process. Impeachment. Impeachment is the constitutional process for holding a president accountable for high crimes and misdemeanors. It begins in the House of Representatives, which can vote to impeach, and moves to the Senate for a trial. Convictions require a 2/3 majority in the Senate. Impeachment is not about politics. It's about upholding the rule of law and ensuring that no one is above it. Presidential legacy. A president's legacy is shaped by their leadership during pivotal moments. It's not just about policies passed, but the values upheld and the vision for the nation's future. Leaders like Lincoln, FDR, and Obama are remembered not just for what they did, but how they inspired change, navigated crisis, and left a lasting impact on both domestic and global stages. The vice president's role. The vice president's role extends beyond being next in line. They preside over the Senate, cast tie-breaking votes, and often take on significant policy initiatives. The modern VP is a key advisor and active participant in governance, involving both domestic and foreign affairs. Presidential power in crisis. In times of crisis, be it war, economic collapse, or natural disasters, the president's leadership is tested. The ability to make swift, decisive, and compassionate decisions can define a presidency. Crisis leadership involves balancing authority with empathy, managing both the immediate response and the long-term consequences of actions taken under pressure. That's the power to lead. Leadership in the executive branch isn't just about authority. It's about vision, accountability, and the courage to make decisions that shape the future. Tomorrow, we uncover the power to interpret.